All right, hello everyone, and greetings from Ixtapa, Mexico. We are here at the Amara condominium complex. Up here between the 12th and 14th floors, there is no number 13. You can see down here the front entrance, parking and security booth, kind of set up in this little triangle pattern. And anyway, we have a vacation rental here on the 12th floor, and I'm going to give you a tour of it today. So each tower in this building just has 2 units per floor. We are in 1202. The electronic lock is not in use for some reason in this unit. Not exactly sure why, maybe it doesn't work. But it's a bit hotel-like in that you get a deadbolt, I guess a second deadbolt if you want to use the electronic lock while you're in here, and a latch lock, but there is no peephole. And there's also no fire map, but basically you just go straight out the door and down the stairs in the event of an emergency, the way that this place is designed. So panning away from the door, you can see we walk into the living room area here. And one note as I go through this unit, typically I like to do these tours as the first person to arrive when a unit is fresh. This time I am doing the opposite. I am the last one here, and this place has been lived in for 2 weeks. So try not to judge them too much in terms of, clutter and cleanliness. This is not a fresh unit, and I won't be evaluating it that way as I normally would. But we can still get a tour. As you can see, the place is nicely furnished. There's plenty of seating around the large TV mounted here in the front of the living room. The couches and such are actually in pretty good condition and pretty comfortable. There's also a little ottoman there to put your feet up on. Over here on the table, they've got a landline phone, internet router, some rules for the complex, phone extensions, local doctors, all useful things to have out for guests. Get a better look at the furniture here. The main attraction, of course, with this unit being up here on the 12th floor and the beachfront is that you get a beautiful view. And not only do you get a beautiful view, when it's not the middle of the day and really hot, I've got the air conditioning on now, but in the mornings and the evenings, this entire door actually slides open, like each panel moves, so you can open up 3/4 of it and just basically be in open air in here, which with the breeze coming off of the ocean is really beautiful. Here's a quick sample of what it's like with the doors all the way open. It's like indoor-outdoor living. Out here on the patio, again, the furnishing is actually very nice. There's plenty of chairs. We kind of push the table over against the side to have a nice place to eat breakfast and enjoy the view out here. They got a lounge chair in the corner. And then, of course, this view. You can see looking straight down, this is our pool for this complex, the pool area, both of those down there actually. And then you have the Crystal next door with their pool area that you kind of look into. These places are sort of angled toward each other. I guess they built it this way so the Crystal's view wouldn't get obstructed. The whole building has a gradual curve to it, which leads to some interesting angles on the inside that we'll see shortly. We'll get one more view over the side. But so far, so good. I think this place presents very nicely. And overall, this whole living room area is very nice. And you also get some shades that you can roll down in the afternoon when the sun really beats in here to help keep it cool. Got a big dining room table, seating for a lot. More nice decor over here. Each room in this complex has an individual mini split, so you can kind of turn the AC on and off as needed, and you have individual climate control in every room, which is quite nice. This is by far the biggest of them all. I mean, this thing is massive. It's about the biggest mini split I've ever seen. It's actually branded by Train. Kind of interesting. But it's doing a nice job keeping it cool in here. We got some fish, So one of the interesting design choices I think in this place is that the kitchen, a lot of times with newer design, newer construction, this is from 2010, so definitely falls into that. But the kitchen is kind of open, sometimes you have a big island. Here they sort of close the kitchen off into its own little room. I would assume it's kind of a utility thing where the kitchen gets hot, electricity is expensive in Mexico, so here you can sort of seal this room off while you're cooking and not get the rest of the condo hot. It's my best guess, but I don't really know why they made this design choice. So the kitchen kind of doubles as a utility room as well. So as you come in here, you've got a stack unit washer and dryer over in the corner. You've got your fridge, dishwasher, which I have running, kitchen sink with a little bit of a drying rack up on top. Down below, one of the complaints that I've had about this place is that the condition of some of the pots and pans is really not that good. If they're looking for an easy improvement to make, buying some new pots and pans would probably be a good place to start. For the most part, everything is in pretty good working order. Got 2 coffee machines over here, toaster, it's a gas stove. This place actually does have gas service, which is kind of interesting in Mexico. So it's a gas stove, gas water heater, gas dryer, presumably to save on electricity costs. So you may be wondering, why are you kind of looking out onto what looks like a screened-in porch out there? Well, the answer is that they use the space out here as the utility area. So you can see like the water heater is out here, as well as all of the condensing units for these various, mini splits and AC systems in this place. We lean this step stool against the door because the latch doesn't work and it likes to blow open. But if I can stick the camera out here and give you a view, you can see all the AC condensers for our unit sitting out here. And being right next to the ocean, get nice and rusty. It's one of the fun things about beachfront properties, that everything falls apart nice and quick. But they all work. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much equipped as you would expect. There's plenty of cups and plates and glasses and things. Also, the microwave is over here, and they've got like some extra pantry space that we've been using here by the door. And this is like a swinging, almost food service kind of door, so you can close it and kind of keep the hot air in there. And one thing I kind of made note of before, need to swing the door back out, you can even see like how the angle here is sort of funny because the building gradually turns, so the walls are always like slightly askew of each other. It's an interesting design. You could even see that here, like on this corner as it goes down. It must have been a nightmare when they were building this place and doing all these crazy tile cuts to make everything fit. I'm guessing the tile crew definitely got their work in here. So as you come toward the back of this unit, there's actually 4 individual bedrooms. The master is in here. The master has the largest layout out of all of them. I've kind of made the bed back up a little bit here. But you can see, it presents pretty well. It's pretty nice. The main attraction, of course, is that both of these bedrooms get full-on views down the beach, just like you would from the patio over there. So it's very nice to wake up to. The other thing that's kind of cool is that they have automatic shades, blackout shades in here. So if you put this remote next to the bed, you can see this thing comes down automatically on its own. When you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is just press a button and you can enjoy the view out. So that's nice. Not sure why they decided to leave the plastic on the lampshades though. It's an odd choice. Several of the bedrooms have that. And each bedroom has its own mini split. Some of them have been replaced. But you have your individual climate control, as well as some closet space. You hangers and things. I believe in this one, this side of the closet is locked though. It's probably the owner's stuff in there. And you got a skeleton, so you gotta love that. Master bath, right in here. Got double sinks, toilet over there, and a pretty good sized shower. Strange they didn't put a light in the shower. It's also kind of strange that they put a rainfall shower head and just aimed it straight out. Doesn't look like it'd be the most pleasant thing to use. Yeah, weird choice. There's also some soap dispensers on the wall too. So yeah, That is the master. One other thing that I've just kind of noticed in this place that I wasn't super fond of, but for whatever reason, they use microfiber bath towels in some of these bathrooms. Like, this is more what I would use to detail a car than to dry myself off. They're not the most pleasant to use. Thankfully, the bedroom that I've been using has regular cotton towels in it. Those things just kind of cling to you. And we got a turtle. So this is the second primary bedroom that I've been using. And you can see again, you get that beautiful panoramic view. You got the bed here. Closet over here. This one, the second side of it's open, and it's basically just a bunch of cubbies and storage space, and some of the extra linens and pillows for the room are up in here. Kind of going on the theme of linens, one thing that I'm not particularly fond of, a lot of Airbnbs kind of fall into this trap, but they're using like really cheap microfiber bed sheets on these beds. So, you know, they're very thin. They kind of cling to you and tend to come, you know, off the bed during the night as I roll around. So upgrading to some nicer sheets and also a nicer blanket, because this thing is just kind of weird, would definitely be, in my opinion, a nice improvement for this place. Other than that, the bed was clean. One of the pillows wasn't very good, but I found a better one in the closet. So I've been sleeping fine. But if they're looking for any pointers to improve this place, getting some nicer new towels and some nicer bed sheets for guests would definitely be at the top of my list. So coming in here, we have my bathroom, which is basically just a smaller version of the master. Got your toilet, a smaller shower stall over here in the corner, all enclosed in glass, looks pretty sharp. Got a smaller sink area here. This bathroom would be a little bit tight if you had to split that sink with somebody else, but for me on my own, this has been totally fine. Shower water pressure is, well, didn't mean to soak myself that bad, but it is quite good. So no complaints there whatsoever. It's a nice shower, plenty of hot water. Very Ixtapa thing is that you always have a drain stopper to put over the shower drains, because otherwise you get a sewer gas smell. Seems to just be the norm in any place I've stayed down here, so that's nothing specific to this building or this condo. So they have this nice big table here that kind of blocks the door to this third bedroom. This one has not been used by us. It has two smaller twin beds in it. It's actually furnished pretty nicely for a room that you're going to split with twins. Not a whole lot of decor or anything in here, but it's nice. This would work very well if you had a couple kids coming along, for example. One thing that's kind of interesting is that they have double windows on this side. So if you open up this first window, that's where the blinds are, and there's a second window behind it. I would assume because this faces the Sunscape Resort next door directly, that maybe it gets a little loud over there at night, so they put a second window pane on for sound insulation. My best guess. Then in here, another bathroom. It's very similar to the one in mine, just with a slightly larger shower stall in it. Got your sink and your shower. So that's bedroom number 3. Here's bedroom number 4. Again, similar setup. Each bathroom has a slightly different layout to it, but basically the same sort of loadout. This one, the shower is in the back, toilet's in the middle, and the sink is right next to the door. This bedroom has a queen bed in it, which also seems to be laid out pretty nicely. Again, with the plastic lampshades, though, that is so strange. This one also has the second window pane on the inside, which is kind of interesting. All of these have ceiling fans. All of them have their own mini splits. This one has this funny little area over here, kind of for extra storage. Not sure exactly why it's set up this way. A little closet area in here. And yeah, that's what a typical 4-bedroom unit at the Amara looks like. It is a very nice complex. It's certainly one of the nicest places to stay in Ixtapa. And I would say overall, this unit has been quite good, just with a couple of small inconveniences that I pointed out here as I went around. If they bought some new linens, I don't think I would have anything to complain about at all. And it's certainly been a very nice trip. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this look at a Mexican condo. And that is it.